ride.
18 years old.
18 years old.
Suitcase in the cab.
Yeah. And you're driving down a lot of secondary roads. In 1973, there was a lot of dangerous moments where you'd see traffic, there'd be traffic backed up, you're going into the ditch. You're just to allow the free flow of traffic. Anyway, I drove that tractor all this way, but more importantly, I would arrive at the dealership, I'd rinse the tractor off, clean everything up, make sure the cab was clean, and then the next morning they would have booked some land. I would go out and they'd have farmers lined up. They would climb in the cab. I would explain the 3-speed power shift. I'd talk about the engine, the 504 turbocharged engine, the horsepowers. I'd talk about why the cab was so quiet. There's helical cut gears for the first time in that transmission, and the cab was actually ISO mounted with rubber grommets that held it up, so there was actually a space to deaden the sound. And I would back into the corner and I'd lean over and show these guys how to shift, and we'd make sure they didn't dig the cultivator down to the frame, and then I'd talk about the tractor, and we'd go up and down, and I was bent over like that all day long for as many farmers as wanted to go for a ride, and some of them would come in a second time. And I did this at 40.
How many cultivators do you think they sold and tractors they sold?
I know they sold 24 2470s that summer that they attributed to my demonstrations.
Wow, at 18 years old.
At 18 years old.